Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Check out Kira. She lost almost 50 pounds and what? 3 dress sizes? Woo! She says the best feeling she's had was tossing out the fat clothes.
Oh, that's nice.
So what's the secret to her weight loss success and how is she keeping it off?
Kira Henschel joins us now with more on the medical weight loss program that changed her weight, along with Jen McCommons, a physician's assistant with NutriMost Milwaukee. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Oh, ladies.
You got to throw out your fat clothes.
I did, and it was awesome. it was great.
You've lost almost 50 pounds.
Yes.
In how much time?
Since March.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And Jen was the one who really inspired me to do that.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
What was your motivator? What made you decide now was the time?
I didn't want to go on high blood pressure meds. That was really it. And so I decided it would be, it's time. It's time. So
what's the hardest part about losing weight? Because a lot of people will be, oh, you know, it was pretty easy. I felt encouraged. But what was the hard part? What is the challenge?
the hard part is probably getting over the fear of gaining the weight back.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is. And I love the NutriMost program because it stabilizes, and there's just a tremendous amount of support.
You're a businesswoman. You run a
Yes.
publishing company. What kinds of
Yes.
things would you tell someone who's working? Because a lot of people say, "I'm just too busy. I can't do a program that's
Right.
overly involved."
I would say have apples handy.
That helps?
I have apples in my car. I have apples at the office. It really helps. So when you get the urge, you know,
Have
you
an
just
apple.
Have an apple. It's healthy, and it's just one of the best things. So it's I am busy all the time. So
You didn't use it as an excuse, being
no.
busy? Because a lot of times I think we
No.
use it as an excuse. I'm just so busy to plan meals or to be organized enough to exercise or whatever it is. How does NutriMost work?
So NutriMost works in a couple of different ways, but what we do is we identify the foods that your body biologically prefers, number one. Number two, we identify the neuroendocrine disruptors that are making your body not work effectively or optimally. So looking at your metabolic age, which means you may be 50, but your metabolism might be acting like you're 90. And so we reset that metabolism, we melt that fat off, and then we teach you what your triggers are, because that's the real key to keeping the weight off. That's where, you know, when you go on to this much higher calorie diet than you're actually eating before you go on the program, and now all of a sudden you can eat all these calories if you eat the foods that are right for your body, and each of us are different. So you learn those tools to keep that weight off, and it makes it so much more understandable, and you actually understand how your body reacts to different foods now, and you're not as afraid to eat. So, and it makes you so that you don't just give up, because how many times do we do the right thing, we get on the scale, we're up 3 pounds, and we're like, how is that possible? And you worked out, so it gives you, you know what's going to happen if you eat certain types of foods that work against your body.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about travel? What if someone has to travel during the program? I think it's difficult, you know, to eat healthy or prepare a certain meal when you're not at home. Did you have to travel at all?
Yes, absolutely. So I prepared some things ahead of time, and anything that's on the program, it was just I would ask for a hamburger and tomatoes at a restaurant, or eat a salad or something. You just get used to combining the vegetables and the proteins.
Yeah.
Really.
I bet people ask you, would you do it again? Would you recommend it?
Absolutely. You bet. I'm going to go back on the program again in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still trying to lose even more weight?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
What's your goal?
A goal. I don't really know yet, but probably another 25, 30 pounds.
Wow.
That's
would be-
amazing.
Yeah, and I think what Jen was saying about the personalized program really made a difference. When I first went in, my metabolic age was 94.
Oh, wow.
And through the program and drinking good water and lots of other things, I think the last time I was in, it was around 74.
That's
And I'm
fantastic.
60, so
Yeah.
you know, so it's made a big difference that way too, and my blood pressure's normal.
And how do you feel?
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to know.
I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel really wonderful, and there's energy, and you know, I'd recommend it to anybody, really.
Well, and I think, Jen, this gets to the point, too, of losing weight after 50, for example, which a lot of people talk about, will say is impossible, but she's living proof.
She is, and really it becomes about your body and your metabolism and resetting that metabolism, and that's what we do, is we give you that ability to have that done. And you were asking about travel, you were asking about staying on the program. Once you start seeing these results happen quickly, I mean, obviously since March she's lost that amount of weight, it's fallen off. It's literally melting off. So as you're changing, 10 pounds is an average size, so like one size. So when you're down a size that quickly and you feel so much better, you have awesome energy, and then when you actually test those foods down the road and you see what foods don't work with your body, you don't feel good. It makes you so you don't want to eat it. When you eat something that gives you body aches, makes you want to go take a nap when your energy's been stellar, and you get bloated and you have a stomach ache, it makes you go, wow, that's what I felt like. So many times we feel tired and uncomfortable at the end of the day, and we just say, oh, we're getting older, or I ate too much. But when you're eating the right foods, you don't have to feel that way. And I don't care if you're 25, 45, 65, you don't have to feel like that. So it really makes a whole, this is really a detox program with a side effect of weight loss.
Yeah. That's a great side effect. And you look amazing, Carrie. Here's the information.
Thank you so much.
For NutriMost. They have free consultations. You can call them right now at 844-FAT-MELT. That's 328-6358 or NutriMostMilwaukee.com. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Congrats.
Thanks,
Very
ladies.
nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, too.
You too. You look
Congratulations.
amazing. Oh, thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies.